हेलो दोस्तों, बिगनर्स बैंड में आपका स्वागत है। और अभी हम कर रहे हैं रूल्स, जो कि कहाँ तक हो गए थे, कंजंक्शन तक कर लिए थे। अब इसके बाद ये बचा है जो कि बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसके बाद पूरे रिवाइज कर लेना, ठीक है। और उसके बाद क्या करेंगे, क्वेश्चंस करीब करीब 100 या 50 के आसपास एक वीडियो में, तो टोटल कर लेंगे 300, ठीक। रूल्स रिलेटेड टू टेंस, वर्ब्स एंड नॉन फिनाइट्स। रूल नंबर 1, टू डिनोट हैबिट। किसको डिनोट करता है ये हैबिट? custom, practice, repeating, actions, permanent activity, journal, truth, historical, present, future, arrangement, we use simple present tense। इन सब चीज़ों में जो भी हैबिट, कस्टम, प्रैक्टिस, रिपीटिंग, एक्शंस, परमानेंट एक्टिविटी, जर्नल, ट्रूथ, हिस्टोरिकल, प्रेजेंट, फ्यूचर, अरेंजमेंट, वी क्या यूज़ करते हैं इन सब में? सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस यूज़ करते हैं। आई गो फॉर अ वॉक डेली, डेली वॉक पे जाता हूँ, क्या है? रिपीटिंग, डेली रिपीट हो रहा है, तो सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस। 15 अगस्त इज सेलिब्रेटेड एवरी ईयर रिपीट हो रहा है। हियर कम्स अर्जुन टू शूट एरो, ही लीव्स हिज जॉब नेक्स्ट वीक। रूल नंबर 2, स्टेटिव वर्ब्स शुड नॉट बी conjugated to present participle form। see, taste, smell, hear, prefer, please, possess, become, face, stand, require, resemble, affect, think, mean, mind, own, belong, comprise, love, despair, desire, hate, believe, want, wish। I prefer tea to coffee. She hates me for no reason। Rule number 3, past continuous tense is used for definite arrangement for future in the past। He was leaving that night. I asked her what she was doing next day। Rule number 4, some of the verbs and adjectives are followed by infinitives: agree, happy, desire, need, dare, hope, expect, decide, want, wish, refuse, eager, feel, glad, happy, heard, easy। Rule number 5, how plus infinitive. When infinitive is used to express manner, the full form of infinitive is how to। The verbs implying manner or method are known, know, learn, explain, teach, discover, wonder, show, ask, remember, forget, etc. He knows how to write English. We taught him how to cook food। Rule number 6, for plus gerund is used for actions showing cause, action in the past। He will punish you for he will punish you for breaking the pen। He punished you for coming late। फिर आ जाते हैं रूल नंबर 7, for plus gerund is used for showing purpose for which is subject is used। This book is to read, this book is for reading, this machine is to measure height, this machine is for measuring height। Rule number 8, for plus noun is used for purpose in place of to plus verb verb when verb is made to serve a has noun। We come here for a drive, Samir requested for a rest। Rule number 9, to plus gerund is also used with certain verbs and phrases। She is used to swimming at dawn, Isha came here with a view to studying। Rule number 10, direct infinitive is used after the verbs let, bid, make, known, help, feel, hear, watch, see। Direct infinitive is used only when these verbs are used in active voice, not in passive voice. Except the verb let. The verb let is followed by direct infinitive both in active and passive voice। I made the student write an essay। The student was made to write an essay, passive voice हो गया। The teacher let him go out। He was let go out by the teacher। ये क्या है? एक्टिव वॉइस। और ये क्या हो गया? पैसिव वॉइस। ठीक है, अब आ जाते हैं रूल नंबर 11। द फॉलोइंग फ्रेजेस आर ऑल्सो यूज्ड विद डायरेक्ट इन्फिनेटिव: हैड बेटर, हैड रेदर, वुड बेटर, हैज सून, सूनर देन, प्रेफर। आई वुड और हैड बेटर लीव योर हाउस एट वंस। शी वुड और हैड रेदर स्टे देन लीव नाउ। रूल नंबर 12, डायरेक्ट इन्फिनेटिव इज यूज्ड विद बट, देन, एंड, एक्सपेक्ट, एक्सेप्ट, हैज और। ही डिड नथिंग बट क्राई, करेक्ट। She did no more than sleep the whole day. Correct. Rule number 13. Direct infinitive is used with phrases why not and why. Why not rest now? Suggestion. Why not stay here? Suggestion. Rule number 14. Have plus object used in the sense of wish is followed by direct infinitive. Example. I will have him. Believe it. She will have me recite this poem. Rule number 15. Want plus have plus object plus gerund used in the sense of the one do not allow. I will not have you talking like that. I will not have you staying at Meerut. Rule number 16. Perfect infinitive should be used if the action expressed by the infinitive precedes the action of the finite verb. Yesterday I intended to have gone to Delhi. गलत हो जाएगा. Yesterday I interested to go to Delhi. ये सही हो जाएगा. He admitted to have uttered these words against me. Rule number 17. The verb where perfect infinitive may be, if needed, used. Deny, confess, admit, recollect, remember, recall, calm, regret, seen, appear, report, believe, understand, say, suspect, learn, एलिगेशन वगैरह लगाते हैं रिक्वायर सपोज और एक्सेट्रा सी डिनाइड टू हैव सीन हिम yesterday he appears to have been rich earlier. Rule number 18. Adjective enough is used after adjective or to before adjective when infinitive express negative meaning. She is too ill to go out. She is good enough to help me. Rule number 19. Noun proposition should be used if required after the infinitive when infinitive qualities the noun. These days no airlines is safe to travel by. I gave him a pen to write with. Rule number 22 should not be separated from its verb by inserting any adverb between the two. The split infinitive is grammatical wrong. You are requested to kindly stay for some time. Use kindly to stay. You are required at least to obey your parents. Correct है. I advised him to carefully carry the bag. Say to carry carefully. The students were required to seriously study for examination. To study or seriously. Rule number 21. Continuous infinitive can be used with the following verbs and modal auxiliaries: appear, seem, believe, consider, think, report, happen, arrange, hope, pretend, say, etc. Maybe, might be, should be, could be, must be, etc. Malini appears to be running temperature. I happen to be sitting with my daughters. She must be waiting for her husband. You should be sleeping now instead of watching TV. Rule number 22. Gerund is a verb from which functions has a noun. It is formed by adding ing with a verb. It is used in place of infinitive in certain cases. I do not believe in talking rubbish. Preposition plus gerund. I do not like riding. Direct gerund. She is used to swimming. To plus gerund. Smoking is not good for health. Subjective. क्या हो जाएगा सब्जेक्ट हो जाएगा. Rule number 23. Infinitives and gerunds are easily replaceable. However, certain rules have to be followed for replacing infinitives and gerunds by each other. I like to swim today at a particular time. I like swimming. Journal habitual statement. Rule number 24. The following phrase and certain verb are followed by direct gerund. Avoid, mind, detest, cannot help, cannot bear, resist, enjoy, resent, stop, start, postpone, differ, worth, prefer, consider, practice, finish, risk, pardon, excuse, forgive, it is no, use or good, purpose, miss, imagine, regret, means, anticipate, love, like, hate, dislike. Okay, rule number 25. Gerund is used after certain verbs, phrases that are followed by appropriate preposition instead of to. D. Series of intent on, justified in, disqualify qualify from, bent on, hesitate in, refrain from, mean on, a hope of, prevent from, aim at, debar from, confident of, fortunate in, desist from, confidence of, harm in, restrain from, insist on, assist in, prohibit from, persist in, a chance of, dissuade from, succeed in, fond of, abstain from, successful in, take, feel pleasure in, point in, sense in, give pleasure to infinitive, deter from, interested in. I prohibited him to go there, use from going in place of to go. She is bent to harm her friend, use of. use on harming in place of to harm. She is confident to get success. Use of getting in place of to get. She insisted to pay money to her mother on paying in place of to pay. Rule number 26. Following are used with gerund. Used to, accustomed to, averse to, with a view to, addicted to, devotee to, in addition to, look forward to, object to, owing to, given to, taken to, disposed to, prone to. He is addicted to smoking. We went there with a view to playing. Rule number 27. The noun or pronoun before a gerund should be in the possessive case. I don't like his wasting time. She insisted on mine going with her. Rule number 28. When two subjects together express one idea, singular verb is used. Time and tide waits for none. अब आ जाते हैं रूल नंबर 29. If the given nouns like plurals, that is, they end in s, but they are in fact singular nouns, then we use a singular verb. Economics is my favorite subject. Economics क्या है? सब्जेक्ट है, तो क्या है? फेवरेट है, सिंगुलर. रूल नंबर 30. Words such as audience, congregation, crowd, group, and family take a singular or plural verb depending upon the sentence, but it is always safe to use a plural verb with these nouns. The family are our strongest support. Rule number 31. Everybody, somebody, nobody, anybody, and anyone each take a singular verb. Nobody is perfect in this world. Rule number 32. Nouns joined by and take a plural verb. Apples and orange are his favorite fruits. Rule number 33. If subjects are joined by or, nor, either, neither, the verb agrees with the subjects nearest to it. Neither he nor his sister was there. He or his friends are to be blamed. Rule number 34. The title of a book, play, story, or a musical composition, even though plural, takes a singular verb. The Arabian Nights is worth reading. The Gulliver's Travels is an interesting book. Rule number 35. When a plural noun comes between a singular subject and its verb, the verb agrees with the further singular. Each of the apples is juicy. Neither of the men was thief. Rule number 36. Words joined to a singular subject with subject by with, as well as, etc. are parenthetical. The verb should therefore be put in the singular. The Prime Minister with his cabinet colleagues is to be present. Rule number 37. The verb must agree with the first subject, irrespective of whether it is singular or plural. When the two are joined by as well as together with and along with, my friends as well as I are going aboard. Mr. Sinha, along with his friends, is going to Pune. Rule number 38. Two nouns qualified by each or every, even though connected by or and, require a singular verb. Every boy and each girl was given vaccination. Rule number 39. None is singular but takes a plural. Singular verb according to the sense involved in the sentence. None are so deaf as those who will not hear. I asked for a maid but none was there. फिर आ जाते हैं रूल नंबर 40. When the plural noun is a proper name for some single object or some collective unit, it must be followed by a singular verb. The United Nations is not an effective body for world peace. Rule number 41. Nouns like glasses, spectacles, pants, trousers, shoes, people, police, scissors always take a plural verb. Also, descriptive nouns like the rich, the blind, the guilty are always plural. Your shoes are glossy, but when used with a pair of, they are singular. A pair of branded shoes is quite expensive these days. Rule number 42. Uncountable nouns like advice, news, media, stationery, weather, progress are singular and take a singular verb. The weather is pleasant today. Advice is valued when it is asked for. Rule number 43. A collective noun takes a singular verb when the collection is through of as one whole. It takes a plural verb when the stress is on the individuals. The cartel of oil supplying countries has submitted its report. The cartel of oil supplying countries are divided over the issue. Rule number 44. A singular verb is used when a plural nouns denotes some specific quantity or amount. 150 rupees is too much for this bag. Two-thirds of the city is in ruins. Rule number 45. Unfulfilled wishes are a kind of imaginary conditionals. These types of conditional take if or if has through, it is time, I wish, it is high time. Has the expression, it uses where, I wish I were a mermaid. He talks to me as if he were my boss. Rule number 46. If WH words like which, who, whom are used as relative pronoun, then the verb follows the antecedents, number, and person. Rita, who is a doctor, lives here. The students who are absent today have gone to stadium. Rule number 47. There and it used as introductory subjects. When these two words come has the subject, then the verb agrees to the number and person of the noun that comes after there. There are trees in the forest. आर क्या हो जाएगा, प्लूरल वर्ब आ जाएगा. ट्रीज क्या है, प्लूरल नाउन. देयर इज अ पेन लेइंग ऑन द टेबल, सिंगुलर भी हो जाएगी सिंगुलर नाउन के लिए. Rule number 48. When the expression more than one is used in the sentence, noun and verb both are used singular. More than one यानी कि book है singular, is to be both singular verb use होगी. More than one computer is not working, singular noun singular verb more than के लिए. Rule number 49. When more than one comes apart, where is verb is plural. Example, structure more plus plural noun plus than one plus plural verb. स्ट्रक्चर कैसा है, मोर, फिर प्लूरल नाउन यानी कि पेरेंट्स, देन वन, फिर प्लूरल वर्ब आएगी. मोर आ जाएगा और देन वन आ जाएगा तो दोनों कैसे हो जाएंगे, प्लूरल फॉर्म में आ जाएंगे, वर्ब हो और वो नाउन भी. Rule number 50. Expression having half of, two-thirds of, one-fourth of, etc. takes plural verb when the noun is countable, but if the noun is uncountable, then verb is singular. Three-fourths of the work is done. Half of the boys from the class were absent. Rule number 51. Statements having many of, both of, a few of, in it takes a plural noun or pronoun followed by a plural verb. Many of the boys are playing. Both of the girls have danced. Rule number 52. Statements that contain some of, plenty of, lots of, a lot of, all of, most of, enough, a great deal of. Take both singular and plural word depending upon the verb. All girls are beautiful. A lot of every has been saved. Rule number 53. Statements that have many, a great many, a good many take plural nouns along with plural verb. A great many farmers are working. Many boys are accused. Rule number 54. Statements that contain a number of, a large number of, etc. takes plural noun and plural verb. A number of people have gone to fair. A large number of candidates have appeared in the examination. ठीक है, और इसके साथ ये सब जितने भी रूल्स वगैरह होते हैं सब कंप्लीट हो गए. तो ये पुरानी वीडियोस में जाकर पूरा रिवीजन कर लेना, सारे रूल्स जितने भी हैं. उसके बाद एरर डिटेक्शन की क्वेश्चंस स्टार्ट कर देंगे.